everybody. Today I would like to share about the literature review for my FYPR project. My presentation contains 3 parts. They are introduction, literature review, and the conclusion. The first part is introduction. My topic for my project is the impact of global warming on coral reefs. This is a hot topic because coral reef is important for marine life and human being. But however, it's greatly destroyed by the global warming because it caused the rising of sea surface temperature. There is some picture showing the bleached coral reefs. Now I will talk about the literature review for my project. 2 of them is research article, and 3 of them is a review article. This is the first research article. The aims of this article is to model the growth of coral colony and to study the influence of the rates of change of sea surface temperature on coral growth. This is the useful information extracted from the article. The importance of the coral reef and the proof of the relationship between the rising sea surface temperature and the coral bleaching is the most useful one. However, there are some limitations in this article. There are only brief description for the cause of bleaching and the bleaching effect. Moreover, the author also only study on one coral species, so the claims from this research cannot apply generally. Because this article only contains brief description for the information, and also the aims are not exactly related to my topic, so this is supplementary information for my project need. This is the second research article. The aims of this article is to report the first 40 years on results on the change of coral, the community structure, and the population dynamics. The useful information from this article is the results, because the result reflect the other impacts of the rising sea surface temperature, which they were never discovered before. Also, it's proved the relationship of the rising sea surface temperature and the coral bleaching. The limitation of this article is that there is no other important information, such as the importance of the coral reefs and the cause of coral bleaching. Also, the author did not explain one of the results. This article will be a useful one because it includes a very long-term research. The study is started when the global warming became a hot topic, and also the coral species in this study is very diverse, and the other influence by the human is minimal. Therefore, this research the result from this research is very representative, and that will provide strong evidence for my reference. This is the first review article. The aim of this article is to review the impacts of temperature on coral reefs and review the modeling study to understand the coral ecology and its survival in climate change. This is the useful information from this article, and the effects of bleaching and the future situation of this of rising sea surface temperature is the most useful one. However, there are some limitations that the author only briefly explained the coral bleaching and the bleach effect. Due to the same author, many of the contents is same as the research article one, but the author still adds some new points in that. Also, there is only some brief explanation for some points. Therefore, this article only the supplementary information for my project. This is the second review article. The main content of this article is to review related study and research to summarize the impacts of increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration on coral reefs. The impacts are global warming and ocean acidification. Also, this article also review the other coral crisis. This is the information, useful information from these articles. I would like to emphasize that this is the only one that control all the past, current, and future situation for the coral bleaching. The limitation of this article is that the author did not state the aims clearly, and also there are only some brief explanation for the cause of bleaching and the coral-algae relationship. This article will be the useful one because it contains lots of useful information, and they also control unique points. The information in this article also explained clearly. Therefore, this article will be the best information of my project. This is the final review article. The aims of this article is to summarize the knowledge on coral reef bleaching and also identify the potential strategy to maximize the coral reef survival. This is the useful information from this article, and this article is only one that explains the coral-algae relationship and the cause of bleaching clearly and detailedly. For the limitation, there is no description for the importance of the coral reefs. This article will be very useful for my project because except the relationship between the global warming and coral reef bleaching, all information is explained in detail. Also, it has a lot of unique information. Therefore, this article will be the best information of my project. To conclude, the first research article and the reviewed article are less used. However, the research article 2 and review article 2 and 3 will be very useful for my project. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you. Now is the Q&A time. Do you have any questions?
What is the weakness of that? Did that have any weakness?
I have mentioned the limitation for them. Some article only have brief explanation for some important points such as the coral importance and on the cause of coral bleaching.